So this is what we have in HWall and in Mattercraft. A furniture catalog where you can basically instantiate your object and even multiple objects, and your customers can furnish their room with your object in augmented reality with furniture 2D before to buy from you. And in this video I'm going to show you how exactly I've built this and why it's important to implement something like this. First of all, why it's important to do this. A 3D catalog, especially 3D furniture, are becoming more and more popular, and I don't know if you recently watched many advancement in the 3D, but we're getting, for example, the new Ray-Ban from Meta that are displaying to you like some 2D UI in front of you while maybe you are talking with a person, and that's going to evolve into like browsing in 3D. So basically furniture can be placed in front of you just with your glasses, and that's something amazing that is going to happen. And in fact, a lot of e-commerce are going to use 3D, and I'm seeing more and more e-commerce even adopting augmented reality directly in their product page. So with a button, they allow customers preview a model in their room. But what's the benefit of this augmented reality catalog? Well, augmented reality is good when customers can, they want to purchase a product, they don't know the dimension, they don't know the colors and how it fits in the room. But an augmented reality catalog is completely different story because it allows your customer to showcase all your furniture that you have, in this case all your augmented reality catalog, and furnish their room with just one link. And this is like amazing because if I'm buying a new house or I'm renovating my house, for example, well, I can do room by room with all of your catalog, for example, and furnish my room how I would like. So I do not need an interior designer, or even if you're an interior designer, well, you can use this to show your client how the room would count. So you can do this with different tools, and one is HWall and the other is Mattercraft from Zapwork. I built a template for both of these tools, and it's basically allow you to place your model, so all your furniture, all your variations, and then once you place that, you give them an images, you give them a title, and give, of course, a 3D model that you need to have. Well, you have your experience ready. So I want to show you exactly how this works without going too much in the techniques. And so we have two scenes. So starting from HWall is good because you can taste it, you can build your scene before public your project. Then if you want to publish your project, well, you have to pay a monthly fee of I think $700 to publish your catalog per month. How it's going to work? When we launch the experience, for example, here the experience on both platforms works the same, but I want to show you. So this is like a preview that we have in each wall, and of course you need to have first a tutorial, because for customers that maybe you want to send them a link, show your catalog, to know how augmented reality works, well, they need a tutorial. And this tutorial works on cookies, so basically it will be shown just the first time that they open the experience. And so you have tutorial, it shows you, okay, open the menu, choose your object. I can choose my object and click on the object, and then I can move my object here, or even I can go on the X and the object will be deleted from the room. Now here on the laptop, on the computer, the rotation do not work, but if you try this on mobile, well, you can rotate with 2 fingers the object to fix it, or even then there is the scaling mode, so you can pinch the object and the object will. The good things about this experience is that really you can place how many objects you want, you can put them in your room, you have your catalog. For example, now I'm placing a rug, and you can decorate your room how much you want. just with one link, one catalog, and that's it. How you can place your images, your titles, and your object? Well, what I did here, basically we have tutorial, we have then all the menu stuff. So all of this that you see, grid item, I didn't rename it, but you can rename it. I have component that where you have basically the images that you inserted in this folder in this example, and I have here the images. For example, the leather sofa. Well, I have the leather sofa, the leather armchair here exactly. So I paste the link of the images, then I give it a name. I can also name it different one, like leather brown armchair, and I can save it, and now it will show a different name in my experience. And as you can see, we have here leather brown armchair. So and then you are going to link the object. So you are bringing inside the folder 3D object your object in GLB version because it's the best version for the web, and that is going to work smooth. So you just link the object. Once you have everything, maybe for an organization you just rename here the item, and so I know that this is leather brown armchair, and so you have here all your catalogs. And then I basically did the same thing with Mattercraft, but with Mattercraft I cannot show you because it does not allow H-Wall to have a virtual environment. But the cool thing that you could also implement in H-Wall of Mattercraft that have already a first screen where you have, for example, I put furniture catalog, furniture room, how with our 3D catalog. So people click let's go, and then they visualize the menu. That in this case, wait a minute, is right here. So I want to show you on the, as you can see, the furniture first screen, and then you have, as you can see, the catalog, like the H-Wall experience. So it works the same in Mattercraft. You just have the grid manager, and then you have all the item here. So you have all the item here where you select the images, the name that you want to give, and then the 3D model. Mattercraft has one cool thing that H-Wall do not have, which is app clip and instant app. It meaning you can send your customers the link, and this link will not install a real app in their phone, but it will ask to use app clip, which is like more have the basic of an app, but is not an app. So it will install just the essential thing in the background. So your user, basically your customers, will not have an app on their phone, but when they are going to click always on your link to see the catalog, well, it will just open the experience directly. And it works better because using app clip from iOS or instant app from like Android, well, it uses the hardware of the phone and the tracking, the word tracking, meaning if you place a chair in your room, well, the chair remains there and is not like moving, flirting, and that's amazing. So I would advise this. And to publish actually this experience, your augmented reality catalog in Mattercraft, well, I think we have a pricing plan of €300 per month to use it commercially. And you can build your experience. I did for H-Wall. In this case, just importing all your images and your GLB file. Of course, you can edit even the first image, and you have your augmented reality catalog, and you can insert all the model that you want. So this is how I built the augmented reality catalog for furniture, but you can also place a lot of other things. And if you want this catalog, just contact me with the link below, and I will be happy to help you.